I was born in Richmond, Virginia, March of 1940. I went to Oklahoma State University. 7 years passed when I finally graduated. I was married with a child, another child on the way. I went down to Oklahoma City from Stillwater and, of course, went to the Air Force recruiter. And they were very polite and they said, well, you just got too many dependents. So I went back to Oklahoma City and I went to the Marine Corps and they said, sign here. So I said, okay, and I got in the Marine Corps. I grew up in the service, you know. My first 18 years of my life was pretty much in the Air Force. My father was a pilot in World War II. He flew P-51s, and so I had that you should serve. I thought that if I went in the Marines and went to Vietnam, that it would be really good on my resume, if you would. I got the NOM and was assigned to a provisional rifle company. I was an infantry officer, you know, second lieutenant. And our role was to provide protection on the far outreaches of Da Nang. And we had 12 bunkers, 30, 40 yards apart. We had concertina wire. We had clear fields of fire. We were never engaged in big company movements and battalion movements, but we did probably more patrols. I wrote more patrol reports than the normal average infantry platoon leader. I was fortunate in that I had a very experienced staff sergeant for my platoon leader. His name was Sparks. He wasn't everything but name platoon leader. And we would sit and smoke our pipes and I was inquisitive and he was forthcoming. He was very quiet, actually. You know, he commanded a lot of respect. Unfortunately, he was killed. A lot of Marines that I was responsible for are not here. When you hold the hand of a Marine, and in my case, it's just died while he was looking at you, it's hard not to feel guilty. It was a different world. Any war, I'm sure, is a different world. A very intense, scary time, but it's also a very rewarding time to be there. But you're also there for the person that you're serving with, and that's where your world is for as long as you're there. When I left Vietnam, I went to the state. I was sent to Camp Pendleton, and so when I got back to Pendleton, there was an opportunity to try out, if you can call it that, for 5th Force Recon. Part of the training, I went to UDT school, underwater demolition team, and then I went to Army Base Fort Benning in Georgia for jump school. So we got a lot of training. We jumped out of everything from a C-130 to helicopters to C-47s. We also did a lot of scuba work. I worked on the old World War II diesel submarines, which were stationed out of Coronado also. I got out in late August of '69, and what the Marine Corps did for me is to show me that I had a lot more in me than I ever thought. I mean, it was us that stepped off the plane. It was us that went into the jungles. And so when you get out, in my case, I had untold confidence. I went off to graduate school, became a city manager, and I worked overseas for 28 years. We don't take once a Marine, always a Marine. We don't take that lightly. We earned it.